The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back to pass. It's Simpson. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds.
Yeah, that was about to be a touchdown.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline.
Get on up there, cuz.
The turnover there.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Bama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and now back them up. That stings. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away.
Smoked it. Let's go.
Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
My quarterback.
Second down after that previous play.
Freshman.
Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Finds his man. It's White. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Finds that big tight end.
They're here. Okay.
And the Knowles are moving quickly down the field.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Hurdles the defender. What hops? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offense?
It looked like he did a hit stick in open field.
If they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
This is cool.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on second and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Touchdown, Knowles, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What's an iota?
Because they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. And they reach
Where's
the end
that?
zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the move now. Extending the play now. Picks up the first down and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Horton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Took contact on the throw. And is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play call. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Seminoles. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Horton. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the...
Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, tied, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Here's the point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Pressure is coming. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Punt over the middle. It's Sawchuk. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Inside the red zone and still running. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He'll be brought down as the time runs out in the first half. They don't send out the field goal team, and they come up short. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Here he goes. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With sure hands, it's White. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, he drops to throw. That pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
I thought you was going.
The first play of the drive was set up at the 31. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. He'll throw it now. With the catch, it's Porton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Sawchuk. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. That's caught. It's White. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
He'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He finds some space.
Smart.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Ball handed off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. On the run here. Let's it go. Grab near the sticks. It's important. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be?
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw again. He lets it go.
Oh, my God.
The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Cuevas. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Listen, I'm not going to second guess from up here in the booth, but third down and 1, just get the first down, move the sticks, and keep the drive alive. That one backfired.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch. It's Sawchuk. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Right.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Nice grab. It's Sawchuk. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock has stopped. All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? First down. Looking to throw the football. Pop over the middle. It's Pittman. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's McCoy. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face 3rd and short. And it's the tight end trying to power for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They'll try the right side on the toss. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.